For lease rent per square meter. Where am I? Kamarab Hill. We are literally at the end, guys, at the very end. This is obviously some rundown villa or mansion, still under construction, or maybe they ran out of funding. That's not uncommon here in Philippines. You'll see ruined mansions and shopping malls that were never finished out in the provinces. You'll see that. Whew. I'm short on breath. Whew. I just did this massive hike and the stairs go around the corner and back down to my place down there. But I thought, why not check it out? And there's more people renting up here, obviously, because I saw these people coming up and down. Unless they're doing what I'm doing right now, it's just checking out the view. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, you got the cool breeze, nice cool sea breeze. Be adventures. Thanks for watching. Looking for Andre, I lost him. We're not sure what we're doing, so obviously I want to touch base and just make sure he's okay. I think he's a bit upset. That aside, but it does bring up an important point. The Philippines is for experienced travelers. That is not a snobby remark. There's a lot of truth to it. What I mean by that is, it's going to be harder to commute. You're going to have to get ferries, you're going to have to get buses, tricycles, motorbikes. It may not be the same as your country, like in America, Canada, or Australia. So it can be annoying. You can spend a lot of time, especially here in Luzon, on land travel alone. Meaning you might have to drive 3, 4, 5 hours just to get to somewhere like here, you know, because you have to transfer the ferry, blah blah blah. So it takes 5 hours from Manila, realistically. But once you get here, you realize whether it's worth it or not. So for me, it's worth it. I'm an adventurer. You see what I mean? You see the most beautiful things, but if I told you, hey, there's a 5-hour commute from Manila to Puerto Galera, you might say, no way, right? But that's Philippines. Along the way, there's people trying to take advantage and sell you things and whatever. Just say no, and use the legitimate routes. Okay, use like legitimate ferries where you get a ticket and everything. Try to use legitimate buses, all that sort of stuff. Try to. So I'm walking down the main street. You got the morning hustle and bustle. It's 10 a.m. The 10 a.m. morning hustle and bustle. It's the Castillo store, the main store. That's really good, by the way. And there's 2 Western Unions. One Western Union here, and another one with iron bars further down. Both are good. We found the one down there gives a better exchange rate for some reason. Oh no, thank you. This is also the main party street, meaning there's all bars down here, and there's like one bar down here. So it's a crisscross. I gotta move. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. It's a cross. So this cross is where all the action is. You want food, drinks, girls, whatever you want. Shopping, money, exchange. I mean, money exchange. Anyway, alright, I'm drawing way too much attention to myself. I just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, and this is where I went to that fruit market and bought the lechon and bought some fresh food last night. It's really cool actually that they have it. And yes, quite often you will pay the tourist price. Best tip there, it's the same for all of Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines. Quarter the price, meaning if they say 2,000, offer them 500. You got to quarter the price. But, Sorry. How much?
400.
400?
Yeah,
Is it scooter or
Yeah, scooter.
automatic?
Yeah.
What about 300? They're nice.
Only today?
Maybe. I'm trying to work out, looking for my amigo. 300
No way, I give you 300.
with fuel?
No.
Oh, I have to pay fuel
Yeah, yeah.
for gasoline. Easy.
I give
Hey,
you,
us.
I give you full, come back the same.
Oh, I fill up.
Yeah.
That's a good point. How many cc's is it?
125.
125. But it's easy ride, just
Yeah,
slow.
it's good. It's automatic.
Safer.
Yeah.
Foreigner, if they're lasing, no, they will fall. Okay, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Hold on, I gotta go. We got a group coming back. Maybe they had an early morning dive. They must have. It's only 10 a.m. Okay, I'm just gonna swing around. See, there's people doing their dive training out there in the water. And this is my section here at Tina's section, down the very end, literally the very end. See, there's a cliff there. All right. Yeah, I was getting too busy out in the street and I didn't want to keep filming, but you know, everyone was friendly and nice. But if you just saw that scooter deal was a good example. Okay, I negotiated 300 pesos for the scooter rental, but you got to pay for fuel. You got to ask these questions. You know, you got to know to ask these questions. You know, even things like asking a girl if she's married. I know it sounds funny, but adultery is a crime in Philippines. A lot of people don't know that. So you go with a girl, if she's actually married, even though they're separated, you can be arrested. Especially as a foreigner, you'll be arrested and maybe the police ask for cash, ask for a bribe, you know. And if they don't, even worse, you're gonna get processed, you're gonna get locked up in a prison with a dirt floor and no food, no water, you know. So I'm not saying it's bad, I'm saying it's different, and you gotta realize you gotta adapt, you know, you gotta find solutions. It's not always gonna be sunshine and rainbows. So for me, that I'm experiencing now, okay, a 5-hour commute from Manila to here, that's acceptable for me. I know what it's like. You gotta get on the ferry, you gotta get on the bus, you're gonna get on a tricycle. For other people, no, they think that's ridiculous. Why travel 5 hours to see this? But for me, it's worth it. And I got to go on a tour and see the island hopping and the fish and the beach and beautiful women and whatever. But you know, maybe for you that's too much. Maybe you prefer to get on an airplane and fly 1 hour or half an hour to another island. You know? But this is mainly regarding Luzon, the Luzon region of Philippines, being the upper island. A lot of things are going to be land travel. There's not enough air travel, okay? So a lot of things are going to be land travel. That means long drives in the car. You can't help it. And that's why I'm making this video where, you know, maybe my friend Andre, he's a good guy, but maybe he didn't realize how much land travel we would have to do or how much long commuting we would have to do. You know, if you're a backpacker, maybe that's cool, you like that. But maybe if you're someone who doesn't want to waste time, or you're on a time limit because of your visa or just because of your work, whatever, yeah, you don't want to waste time like that. Okay? It's not bad, it's just that you have to consider these things. You know, what do you want? Do you want to fly and stay in fancy, you know, 5-star hotels and resorts? Don't get me wrong, we all love that. Or do you want to save a bit of money and you do the longer commutes on the buses and the ferries? But the issue here is that that's not even an option. You cannot fly to 100 islands up the top of Philippines. That's not even an option. You have to drive. And if we drive, it could be 15 hours or 20 hours, you know, it could be a very long drive. Okay? Anyway, I hope that helps some of you. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Sorry, the adventure is out.